Hey there.
Hello, ma'am.
Am I talking with Nidhi Patel?
Yes.
I am Christina from Melbourne Institute of Technology. I would like to conduct your GTE interview. So is it the right time?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your full name?
My name is Nidhiban Yatin Kumar Patel.
Tell me more about you.
My date of birth is 30th September 2003. I have recently completed my graduation. There are 6 members of my family. My father, Mr. Yatinbhai Patel, is a businessman, my mother, Mrs. Deepikaben Patel is a housewife, my brother Yash Patel is a student, and my grandparents. My parents live in Kenya. My brothers live with my grandparents. My hobbies are dancing, traveling, and listening to music.
Please describe your academics and professional experience.
I completed my grade 10 in 2018 with 55.8% from the Central Board of Secondary Education. After that, I competed in grade 12 in the commerce stream and completed it in 2020 with 84% from the same board. After that, I pursued a Bachelor of Business Administration from Damson Desai University and completed it in 2023 with a first class distinction.
Have you appeared for any English proficiency exam?
I appeared for the PTE exam in 2023. I have scored an overall score of 64 with 61 in listening, 66 reading, 64 in writing, and 63 in speaking.
Why consider Australia as your study destination?
Australia is renowned as a fantastic study destination because of its top-notch educational options and challenging environment that encourages hands-on learning. Because I found it impressive that Australia provides the required counseling assistance for students from diverse countries who wish to study abroad, I chose to go there for my studies. Furthermore, it's a great place to live and enhance my education because of its excellent standard of living and accepting culture. Since I can do internships and co-op assignments, network with thought leaders in the sector, and learn from veteran business executives while studying in Australia, I can expand my professional network. In addition, Australia's national language is English, which makes studying there easier.
Why not consider US, UK, or Canada as a study destination?
When considering study destinations, there are several reasons why the US, UK, and Canada might not be the best choices for everyone. In the US, the high cost of education is a significant barrier, with tuition fees often exceeding us $30,000 per year, coupled with expensive living expenses in major cities. In the UK, while there are prestigious institutions, the cost of tuition and living can be prohibitive, particularly in London, and shorten courses for 1 year, which may not be sufficient for students seeking detailed knowledge. In Canada, although tuition fees can be lower compared to the US and UK, the high cost of living in cities like Toronto and Vancouver can still be a major concern. Moreover, while Canada does offer work opportunities during and after studies, the job market can be highly competitive, and the colder climate might be a deterrent for those unaccustomed to long, harsh winters.
Why not consider India for master study?
Despite an enormous spike in businesses and entrepreneurship, India is still a developing nation that needs to modernize its infrastructure and amenities. But I chose to study abroad because Australia's educational system is more sophisticated and provides a broader range of educational possibilities than India's. Therefore, for personal development and to reach their full potential to increase their chances of finding fulfilling professions, more and more Indian students are deciding to pursue their education in Australia. I found that being admitted into one of the top ranked schools and universities requires passing several entrance exams and interviews when I read through the standards for the college's admission processes. Moreover, being accepted into these prestigious universities is also competitive due to India's enormous population. Indian universities mostly focus on theoretical knowledge instead of practical.
What course are you going to study there?
I am going to study for a Master of Business Analytics.
What motivates you to study a Master of Business Analytics?
In today's business environment, advanced technology has created a revolution and in turn altered it. Data is the defining factor that decides one's business success rate. Business analytics has become a key driver of decision making in the modern business landscape. The rapidly evolving business landscape is increasingly dependent on data driven decision making, and I firmly believe that proficiency in business analytics is crucial for organizations to remain competitive. During my undergraduate studies in business administration, I developed a strong foundation in advanced marketing management, entrepreneurship development, small business, and advanced financial management, which equipped me with the business administration skills necessary to excel in the field of business. This course will allow me to exercise critical thinking and problem solving ability to tackle complex real world problems to drive business decisions and actions.
Why have you selected Melbourne Institute of Technology?
After careful consideration, I decided on the Melbourne Institute of Technology because of its illustrious history of providing outstanding academic programs and cutting edge research in various subjects. Furthermore, it has a strong reputation for interdisciplinary studies, invention, and entrepreneurship, providing students with an exciting and forward thinking learning environment. With a sizable and diverse international student population, the Melbourne Institute of Technology likewise prioritizes globalization. This fosters a diverse and friendly campus atmosphere while promoting global viewpoints and intercultural understanding. Um, in addition, offers students several chances to participate in extracurricular, social, and recreational activities, widening their horizons and social networks. Moreover, the university boasts a gorgeous modern campus with cutting edge facilities for staff and students, including innovative research labs, libraries, and recreation areas.
Why haven't you selected any other universities?
As it is sagely said, learn it from the master himself to learn the tips and tricks of the profession. I identified many colleges offering courses similar to those I sought while exploring institutions for my academic goals. For my academic aspirations, I am looking for a university that will expose me to my relevant field and support my personal development. Um, in addition, I want to study in a stimulating environment that will give me many opportunities to reach my full potential and allow me to do various exciting activities. When choosing universities for my higher education, my key considerations were fees and ranking. Therefore, I was pleased to see that the Melbourne Institute of Technology presents a win-win situation. The Melbourne Institute of Technology's tuition fees is significantly lower than other Australian universities like RMIT University, University of Western Australia, and University of New South Wales. While the employment rate at most academic institutions is only 70%, it is 88.3% at Melbourne Institute. This demonstrates that most graduates from this university can find employment. Furthermore, Melbourne Institute has stronger worldwide linkages and superior research resources compared to the previously mentioned universities.
Have you received any scholarship?
Yes, I have received a 10% scholarship of the total tuition fees.
What are your course fees for a year?
It is 23,340 Australian dollars.
What are your career goals?
India will be the fastest growing G20 economy over the next few years with its growing manufacturing and infrastructure sectors, according to Moody's Investors Service. The Indian analytics and data science industry will continue to grow and play a key role in decision making across every sector and industry. Looking at such remarkable projections, I am determined to kickstart my career in my home country after completing the proposed program in Australia. I am well assured that the course's completion would pave the way to a smooth transition into my ideal career choice. There is an ocean full of opportunities in the government sector, such as the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, the Small Industries Development Bank of India, and the National Institute of Urban Affairs.
How do you manage your accommodation in Australia?
I have found accommodation at 746 Swanston Street, Melbourne, from 254 Australian dollars per week.
Tell me about your financial arrangements for your study in Australia.
I am being sponsored by my father and grandfather, whose combined annual income totals 14,30,300 Indian rupees. Additionally, I have savings of 52,49,065 Indian rupees in Bank of Baroda.
What type of job you will look for after returning back to India?
Thus, upon my return, I will join one of the top firms in India such as KPMG, Deloitte IBM, and Accenture as a marketing analyst, financial analyst, business optimization and reporting analyst, customer experience insights analyst. As per the survey by Glassdoor Jobs, the estimated pay for a business analyst is 6,42,262 Indian rupees annually in India, which is expected to increase as I acquire experience. Moreover, in the long term, I intend to achieve a role of leadership in international trade organizations commensurate with India's growing sector.
Do you know about the student visa conditions?
Yes.
Tell me, what are the student visa conditions?
As a student in Australia, I have to maintain a minimum attendance of 80% at my university and achieve at least a 50% pass grade each term to progress academically. I must also promptly update my contact details with my course provider or university within 7 days of arriving in Australia and maintain overseas student health cover throughout my visa's validity. Additionally, I am restricted from changing my university for the first 6 months after enrollment and must adhere to the visa regulation of working no more than 40 hours per fortnight.
I have finished with your interview and outcome will be shared with your respective agent shortly. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.